Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a quick look at where I store my foundations, so that way you guys can kind of see what it is that we're dealing with here. You have to forgive the camera, it is a little jumpy. Alright, so this is my foundation powder concealer drawer. This is not the only drawer I have foundation. I have foundation in another drawer, which I'll show you also here in just a second. But this whole area right here is all foundation. And then there's a couple of foundation back here in the back as well. Okay, and then this little drawer right here is also full of foundation concealer powder. So right here on top is mainly the stuff that I wear a lot. And then we've got foundations and BB creams, tinted moisturizers back there in the back. And then some more foundations. Of course, I've got some powders over here, but some more foundations here as well. So these are all things that we're going to go through and declutter. So stay tuned and we will jump right into it. Okay, so here's all the foundations together in one big bucket. I'm going to go through and pick out the ones that I'm going to keep and give away the ones that I don't wear that are still good, and the ones that are not still good, I'm just going to go ahead and trash or throw away. So I'm going to go ahead and move this onto my lap here. Hopefully this will work out okay. Let's see. I want to make two piles. So I'm going to do a pile for giveaway and trash, and then a pile for keep. Okay, so I think the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to lay out a few at a time and just go through them. So I'm going to start with the Too Faced Beauty Balm, or the Tinted Beauty Balm. This has a broad spectrum of SPF 20. I am in the color Nude Glow. I absolutely love this stuff. I wear it all the time. I love the finish. It has your SPF for your skin protection. So I'm going to hold on to this. Then I've got my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, and I'm in the color Buttercream. Can you guys even... Buttercream. I haven't reached for this in quite some time. I used to actually really like it, and it's got kind of like almost a moussey texture, but it has a very natural finish on the skin. I used to absolutely love this, but I just don't reach for it. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along. Then I have my Physicians Formula Healthy Wear Tinted Moisturizer. This guy right here. This guy, and I'm in light to natural. I love this guy. Now, he's got a strong scent to him. A pretty strong scent to him. But he's very natural. Feels very nice on the skin, and I really, really, really do like this. So, you know, it kind of has a very chemical smell to it, and I think that might be the SPF 50 in here, because it does have an SPF of 50. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy as well. Then I have my Naked Skin One and Done, and I have the color Medium Light, and I haven't reached for this in a really long time either. I mean, it is a nice feeling, like almost CC cream foundation kind of a thing, but I just don't reach for it. It's a nice foundation. It's not bad at all. I just don't reach for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass this guy along as well. And then I have my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and in this I'm in the color Sand. And this guy, I really like him. So look at that. He is just a gorgeous, gorgeous finish on the skin. And he has an SPF of 20. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy. Okay, and then I have my Clinique Even Better Makeup with Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is brand new, still in the box. I am in the color Cream Chamois. And this guy is my all-time end-all be-all favorite foundation, so I am definitely keeping this guy. I have an open one that's almost completely used up that I still have a couple of drops left in. I didn't include him in this haul because I'm going to use it up and then start on this one. And then I have my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. Now this one is in the color Light, so it doesn't really match me right now. As you can tell, it's been well loved. I've hit pan. But it will match me more in the winter months. So I do like it, and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy. Then I have my Tarte. This is the Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in the color Light Neutral. And I like this foundation as well, but again, I just don't reach for it. Okay, it is a gorgeous foundation, it really is, but I just don't reach for it. So you know what, I'm going to have to pass this guy along to somebody who will use him. I bet my mom would like this. And then I have my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. Now honestly, I was not the biggest fan of this product because it broke down kind of quick and it did seep into some lines, not too bad, but I mean I wasn't the biggest fan of this. But you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this and try it a couple of more times because there's a couple of different ways and a couple of different primers that I want to try this with. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy for now. Now he might not make it through my next declutter, but for now we'll keep him. Moving right along, this is my Sephora Tint Infusion Foundation Drops. This is not a mix-in. Whoops, I guess it could be a mix-in, but it's not a mix-in. It's just a dropper type foundation and it is gunked up. Can you guys see that the gunk coming out? Yeah, it is gunked up. So it is actually time to trash this guy. He's got to go away. Okay, and this is my Clinique Super Balanced Silk. I'm in the color Silk Suede. Love this foundation, wear it a lot. It's not going anywhere. I actually have a review on this foundation that I'll link below, but this is a great foundation, so I'm keeping a hold of this guy. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I'm in the color Soft Honey. Again, I just really didn't reach for this that often. I'm not a big fan of the packaging. First of all, there's no pump, but I just don't find myself reaching for it. It wasn't wowing my socks off, so I'm not going to hold on to it if I'm not going to wear it. And then I have my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact, and I have tape over it to remind me to finish it up. So I'll be keeping this guy. I actually really do like him. He is a cream foundation in a compact. By the way, I am in the color, what color am I in? Medium tan. I don't know why I'm trying to show you swatches of foundation, but he is just a beautiful, beautiful foundation. He just blends right into my skin. And my skin looks very natural when I wear it. Natural, but color corrected and covered. So I really like this. It is, I can feel it on my skin, but I love the way that my skin looks when I wear it. So I'm keeping that. So you guys remember that I said I didn't put my other Clinique Even Better in this declutter. I did. It's in my little basket down here. But this is it right here. It's got a piece of tape around it also because I need to use it up so I can start on my new one right there. So this is my Clinique Even Better in Cream Chamois. So keep her. Then I have this Wet n Wild Photo Focus right here, which I don't reach for it a whole lot, but I still do kind of reach for it some. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy and see if I can get a little more use out of it. Then I have this Merle Norman Aqua Balance makeup, and this one is in the color L18. And I never reach for it. I don't even think I've worn this one time. I was color matched at a Merle Norman store, and it looked really good on me when I got color matched, but for whatever reason, I've had this now for 8 months, 9 months maybe. Yeah, I just don't reach for it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. And then I have my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream, this guy right here with SPF 50. I am currently in the color Medium Tan. I wear him all the time, and I will be definitely keeping this guy. You guys, I just noticed that there's like makeup down here on my mat, so just don't mind that too much. Okay, then I have another IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus 50 SPF. This one is in light, so it's not a match for me right now, but it does match me in the wintertime, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. Then I have my e.l.f. I think this is called the Flawless Foundation or the Perfection Foundation, something like that. I am in the color, what color am I in? I'm in the color Buff, And I really do enjoy this foundation. So it's not one that I go out of my way to reach for, but if it's in front of me, I'll wear it. And I do like it. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy. For very, very affordable foundation, he's really good. He's only like $6. And then I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation, this guy right here. I also have a video on this. I will link it down below. He's got a big, giant doe foot applicator here, but he's very, very natural looking on the skin. By the way, I'm in the color Honey. He is very natural looking on the skin. It's not too much coverage. It's more of a very light coverage, but I don't feel it. It doesn't break me out, and it doesn't make me oily throughout the day, but it does have a little bit of moisture to it. So I really like this, and I'm going to hold on to this guy. Then I have another e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. So this is from their Beautifully Bare line, and I actually like this one too, but it's just a bit, let's see if I can get it to come out without it squirting here. I do like it, and I do think it looks nice on my skin, but right now it is way, way too light for my skin. But it is a nice foundation. But you know what? I really just don't reach for it, so I think I'm going to pass him along. And then I have my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. I don't ever reach for this guy either. I also, I believe, have a review video on this. I can also link, or I might put it in a card up top. But it's just not, this is just not one of my favorite foundations. To me, this was kind of thick. At least on my skin it was. And I just don't reach for it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass it along. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to trash this one. I think I've had this one too long. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So I'm not going to pass it along. I'm going to trash it. Then I have two L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundations. Love them. This one is in the color 206. This is the color that I currently am right now. And then 204 is the color that I am in the winter months. So I'm keeping both of these. As far as drugstore foundations go, I would have to say that the Infallible Pro Glow line is my absolute favorite when it comes to the drugstore foundations. So these are definitely staying in my collection. Alright, then I have this Sephora, what is this called? This is called the Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. It's one of those spray can ones. Shake it up. I actually just spray it on a brush and apply it to my skin that way, and it does look nice on my skin, but I don't find myself reaching for it, so I'm going to pass this along. Then I have the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. Again, this, I just wasn't thrilled with how this sat on my skin and how it made my pores look like polka dots. You guys can hear my dog's little feet running around everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along. By the way, this one was in the color Buff. I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along because my mom will probably like this one too. Alright, and then I have this L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This guy right here, and I am in the color Creamy Natural. I really haven't reached for this a whole lot. I don't know why I haven't. I think I've worn it maybe once or twice. It is a little light for me. That might be why I just haven't been reaching for it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass this guy along just again because I don't reach for it. And then I have this Stila Illuminating Liquid Foundation, this guy right here. And this guy is actually really pretty nice. He's very, very lightweight. He's a little yellow for my skin tone. No, actually, you know what? Just spreading them out on my hand, it is actually coming off a little orange. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along as well. And then I have this Clinique Chubby in the Nude. I have a video on this posted. Right now it's a little light for me, but in the wintertime it works. It is a beautiful foundation. It looks very natural and very skin-like, very light on the skin. I absolutely love this guy, so he is staying in my collection also. So you guys can tell I've kept everything Clinique. Everything that I have that it's a Clinique foundation I have kept so far. Okay, then I have this Clinique Moisture Surge CC Cream, and this is also in the color Light. I'm going to go ahead and pass this along only because the light is way, way too light for my skin. Even in the winter time, the light is just way too light for my skin. And you know, the nice thing though about this CC cream is it provides really good coverage, but the color just never matches me, so I'm going to pass it on. Then I have my Anastasia Stick Foundation in the color Honey. This is a good color match for me. It doesn't look like it on my hand, but it really is for me a very good color match on my skin, on my face. However, I don't like the formula of this too well. I don't know. At first I kind of liked it, but then it's very drying on my skin, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along. And then I have the Fit Me Matte and Poreless from Maybelline, and actually I do like this one. For a matte foundation, it doesn't look too matte and it doesn't look cakey on my skin, and I'm in the color Nude Beige. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy. Now the dewy one, I'm letting that one go, as you guys saw, but the matte one I like. And then I have this e.l.f. stick foundation here, and this is in the color Nude. Okay, this guy here, and this guy is very light, way too light for my skin. You guys see that? So I'm going to go ahead and pass them on. I like the formula of it. The formula is just really nice and just feels really good, but I can't wear him because he's way too light. So I'm passing it on. And then I have this IT Cosmetics IT 02 Ultra Repair Liquid Oxygen Foundation, and this one is in the color Light. I've had this one for 2 years in my drawer. It is old, it's going in the garbage, plus the fact that the lid doesn't stay on, the little pump thing doesn't stay on anymore. So yeah, I'm actually just going to pitch this guy. The formula is nice, it feels good on the skin, but I haven't repurchased it in 2 years, haven't really worn it in that long, so it's time to go. Okay, we are down to the last few items. This is the e.l.f. Foundation Palette. This is a cream foundation in a palette, and I do actually really like this because I can mix and match the foundations to get my perfect shade. You guys see that? I mean, it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this guy because I do wear it. Alright, then I have this Burt's Bees BB Cream. This is in light medium. I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along. I just don't reach for it, and the smell, I don't like the smell. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass this guy along. Okay, so this is the Almay Age Essentials Makeup, this guy right here. And he's got an SPF of 15. I haven't gotten a whole lot of wear out of him. I'm going to hold on to him though to see if I will wear him some more. If I don't wear him within the next few months, I'm going to go ahead and pitch him. He is in the color light medium. So if I don't get wear out of him, I'll go ahead and declutter this guy. And then I have the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Hair Smoothing Foundation. Yeah, this was like the most gimmicky foundation ever in the universe, at least in my opinion. I don't reach for it. I will never reach for it. So I think I've worn it one time or tried to wear it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this guy along. Alright, so this is the CoverGirl Clean Sensitive Skin Foundation, and this is in the color Classic Tan. I am probably going to hold on to this, not because I wear it. I don't wear it. But if I ever decide I want to do a video about, I'm sure you guys have seen the videos where people show how they've done their makeup back when they were in high school. Well, this was a foundation that I wore back in high school, so I might hold on to this just to see if I'll do a video of makeup, how I wore my makeup in high school. Okay, and then I have these Hard Candy Pigment Mix-In Drops right here. I have the Illumination Drops from Hard Candy and hate them. So I don't know. I've never actually tried to use these. I don't know if I would like them or not, to be quite honest. It's not like massively goopy or anything. Oh, but look how light it is. I don't know. I might try it in the winter time. Maybe mix it into one of my moisturizers in the winter and see if it makes my moisturizer look nice. We'll see. I'll go ahead and I'll hold on to it and I'll give it a try come this winter. This is just a little sample product of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I'm going to go ahead and pass him along. Don't reach for it. Don't wear it. I've had Makeup Forever HD foundation in the past, and I wore it a little bit, but it wasn't my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and pass along this little sample guy here. Alright, and then I have the number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. This one wasn't horrible, but again, not my favorite. I don't reach for it. It's way too light for me, so I'm going to pass this guy along. And then last is this CoverGirl Olay Facelift Effect in Light Pale. Light Pale is not my color. It's way too light for me. It's a nice foundation. It goes on nice. It looks nice, but I don't reach for it. Again, way too light. I'm going to pass it on. Okay guys, I was afraid I wasn't going to make that much of a dent, but I think I did. This is what I'm keeping. This is what I'm getting rid of. So let's see. I'm actually getting rid of 21 foundations. So that has actually made a big dent in my foundation drawer, thank goodness. I'm keeping 22 foundations. So I've like split them in half pretty much. And in a few months, what I don't wear here, I'll go ahead and declutter. But I think I did pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself for this one. You guys don't know how hard it is to just get rid of makeup. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. So pat on the back for me. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also guys, you can look me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. My website's currently under construction, so that will be back up and running in about a month, and you'll be able to look me up there as well. And guys, remember, hit subscribe down there somewhere, and if you guys want to be notified of other videos I have up and coming, hit the bell down there as well. And you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.